It's the last of our Rock Chef qualifying rounds before the big semi-final next week, and there's only one place left. Tonight, the last remaining two contestants battle it out here at the landings.
To get a different contender, because I think Ainsley has a very good palate and he's very creative in the way that he cooks.
I would have wanted virtually anyone else apart from him, because I think he's probably the most talented out of everyone.
Week 5 on Rock Chef and the final cook-off challenge as Benjamin and Ainsley are about to go head-to-head.
Well, only one of you two will be able to go through to next week's semi-final. Benjamin, why should it be you?
I've got the passion for cooking, I've got a good menu, and hopefully that will be enough to save me.
Ainsley.
Again, I've got the passion to cook. Hopefully the flavours will really come through in my dish tonight, and I'll have some happy judges.
Time to pick up their whites as Scott waits in the kitchen.
Hi, Scott.
James,
Here you have Benjamin and Ainsley.
Fantastic. Guys, how are we going?
Very good, thank you.
Fantastic. First of all, congratulations on making it through this far.
Thank you.
You're ready to go tonight? We've got a full house, so pressure's going to be on. You're going to rise to the occasion?
I'm trying.
Yeah? Both feeling confident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Fantastic, right. Here's your whites. Here's yours first, Ainsley.
Thank you very much.
And yours, Benjamin.
Thank you, Chef.
Best of luck, guys, yeah? Let's go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The landings, situated by the water's edge of Queensway Quay Marina, using only fresh ingredients to prepare predominantly fresh fish dishes by using sustainable fish caught locally. A new dimension to a cuisine that is truly bursting with flavour.
Hello, Ainsley.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Landings Kitchen.
Thank you.
Benjamin.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Landings Kitchen.
Cheers, thank you. It's a beautiful restaurant. Everything is very white. I must mention that I do like everything very white when it comes to catering. My kitchen is white, my tiles are white, my worktop is white, everything is white. So it's very me. I can't wait to cook here. Down with salt and pepper. Yeah, and that's it.
seal it.
Yeah.
The kitchen looks a really good size. Yeah, I think there'll be plenty of space for Benjamin and myself to both cook our dishes without too much bordering encroachment on each other's patches. The staff hopefully will give us some guidance about navigating our way around the kitchen.
Okay.
I've got 2, 3, 4, 5,
Now another
6,
5
7,
I
8, 9,
put
10, 11,
in
12.
oven. Another 5 in
Okay.
oven. Here 15.
16, 5, and we
Yes.
cook, I think we should be enough, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And
The main person I would like to focus on is my grandmother. She has arthritis, so you know, she couldn't prep her food very well. So when I was only just 4 years old, I started prepping her own food so that she could cook, and I was always keeping an eye on top of the pan, you know, to see how it worked. So I grew up from there, you know, learning skills in the kitchen and how local dishes are made, and that is the main reason why I cook today, probably. In terms of inspiration, I really like Oriental food, so I like working with Oriental ingredients, and I really feared the idea of actually coming out on the television. So I'm not very friendly when it comes to media. So I think I was very brave on taking that decision, maybe probably because I wanted to prove something maybe to my daughters, you know, that I keep pushing them to, you know, don't be shy in public and stuff like that, and I'm the worst example, so you know, I wanted to provide something to it. At home, my wife will cook very, very little, maybe once a month. I do all the cooking, and I do spend hours in my kitchen. I made my sitting room smaller to have a bigger kitchen, you know, because that's my main part of the house.
Thank you. Is there another oven? Do you need both ovens?
No, just need that one. Like, this is for the duck, for the main meal, which we'll share that one because it's 200 and something.
See, I've always loved cooking. My mum was a trained chef, is a trained chef, and she's made sure that all of her kids know how to cook. I just love everything about it, and probably a bit too much. I get like a food bore sometimes, but reading about it, watching about it, and definitely cooking and eating. I come from part of the UK where we get some great local seafood. My parents were farmers, so we always had good fresh food and produce anyway. And you know, I love eating fresh game, I love eating really well reared meat. So I've just been lucky in that sense.
As we've learnt over the past few weeks on Rock Chef, preparation in the kitchen is key.
After this, it's simply a case of once I prep the duck, squeeze this out, get the bread out. See, I'm going to do the same, exactly. It's virtually identical.
Both Benjamin and Ainsley have been asked to create their own menu for the landings, a starter and a main course. All produce must be sourced in Gibraltar. With only one place remaining in the semi-final, who will secure it tonight?
Ran out of port.
Are you doing the sauce now or are you doing fresh later?
I've got to make it now.
Gonna make it now.
I had ordered a bottle of Madeira for the starter, and they didn't have only had the port. So I've had to use some of the port for the starter.
I think pretty much the preparations is on time, so everything is going really good. I've pan-seared my duck, and I've got nearly all the preparations ready for my starter and for my main meal. I'm doing a souffle, so my main worry is that I'm not going to get it cooked on time to order, because it's something that I cannot do beforehand, before knowing that we're going to cook to order. So obviously now I'm stuck with a menu that maybe it's not ideal for the restaurant, but if I make them wait for the 15 minutes, I could serve a very good starter. You know, if the souffle, if it comes out very good, it will work.
So okay, preparation is going well. I think I'm on track, so yeah, hopefully everything will come together in the last few minutes, and it will all go out when it's supposed to. My main worry, I suppose, my brioche. Hopefully there won't be any raw bits in there when it comes to serve. Apart from that, just making sure my rosties are nice and crisp, and really I think the main thing is all about timing and making sure that things are crisp when they go out to the diner, but without drying them out or anything like that. So hopefully the preparation will make sure that all happens. With the cooking, it's purely about keeping a level head, making sure you're well prepared, and you know your dish inside out before it goes out.
Finishing touches and another elegant setting. So far, none of our head-to-heads has run smoothly. So, will it be a different story tonight? Or will both the contestants once again crumble under pressure?
Both our cooks tonight seem to have prepared well. They remain calm and in control. Ainsley is making starter chicken liver parfait served with toasted brioche and red onion marmalade. For the main course, pan-fried duck breast with cherry and port sauce, served on a potato rosti with sautéed Savoy cabbage. Ben is making for his starter fish soufflé made with sea bass, and main course, pan-fried duck breast in black forest fruit, served with roasted potato and carrot puree.
Cabbage.
As opening time approaches, both Benjamin and Ainsley ensure all is set.
Preparation is almost done, if not already done. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the result so far. I'm quite comfortable in the kitchen as well, which is not something I was expecting.
The whole thing is, so far, and I hate to say it, going smoother than I was expecting, so we'll see if I can keep it that way.
Both men are optimistic and hopeful of keeping it under control. Ainsley is in a positive mood. Let's just hope his cooking is better than his singing.
To the church, carry on the way. Got it.
We've got a full 40 people tonight, guys, so it's going to be busy, yeah?
Cái cần sau thôi tí rồi knackering tí.
In an ever-changing world, new challenges frequently arise in our personal lives and in the corporate and commercial world. Whether it's advice, structures, planning or strategies that need resolution, Hassan's has the expertise to meet clients' exacting requirements. Our diversity means we are adaptable and flexible. We are innovative, cosmopolitan, multilingual and above all, client-focused. Whatever or wherever the challenge, we can provide the solutions.
Abrines, bringing quality brands at affordable prices to your kitchen for over 80 years. Abrines, a member of the Saconian Speed group of companies.
It grows back! You've got to see this.
For a longer lasting pleasure, Magnum Infinity. Made with special cocoa. An intense chocolate pleasure that stays with you longer, but not forever. Magnum Infinity.
What are Century 21 agents made of? They're made of dedication and smiles and never-ending files. Their backyard's kitchen sinks and pens that never run out of ink. They have an uncanny sense of neighbourhood navigation mixed with a memory of an elephant who has a spectacular memory, even for an elephant. They're made of 1 part friendly handshake, 3 parts tough jackaroo and 98 parts burning the candle at both ends until they find a perfect home for you. And if you're wondering how someone could be 102 parts, the answer is simple. They're that good. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Landings restaurant.
Night has fallen and the Landings opens its doors to 40 hungry diners. As they take their seats, it's time for Scott in the kitchen to ensure all is
Benjamin,
set.
Ainsley,
Megan.
everybody's nearly sat down now. Final preparation moments, get everything cleared down, ready to go, yes?
Yep.
Ainsley?
Yep.
Yep. 5-6 minutes to go. So we're taking some orders, yeah? pass. You start it, and you main through the pass
there,
when
and
it's
you'll do
ready.
that, so I can't plate it up there then?
No, you plate everything here.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so you got all your preparation in front of you, and you're ready to go, yeah?
No problem, yeah.
Together as well, guys. I don't want one thing and then the other thing 2 minutes later, yeah?
Sweet.
And tonight, some very special guests. Before the orders come in, Benjamin jumps the gun.
I haven't even told you that you've got an order on yet, do I? Have I?
No, I'm going to have to call new ones.
So why have you put it in if I haven't told you you haven't got any order? So how many soufflés you got in the oven now?
I've got plenty.
I know you've got
throw
plenty.
away and make again.
Hey?
I've got plenty to throw away and make again.
And then what happens if you don't have enough mix?
What's that, sorry?
What happens if you don't have enough mix then?
I will have.
You sure?
Yep.
I hope so for your sake.
The soufflé has been made too early, and the first batch reluctantly ends up in the bin.
Which oven are you using? Which oven's Ainsley
You're
using?
in the big oven there.
You're both going to use the same oven,
yeah.
yeah? So you're going to be crossing back and forth quite a lot, yeah?
We'll have to, yeah.
So just be careful when you walk behind each other, say behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you don't burn each other or something else, just to be safe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Menu A and B are offered to the clients.
Okay, guys, first order in. 4 soufflé, 4 parfait, yes?
Yes, chef.
But as the first order comes in, Benjamin thinks he's
Soufflé,
cracked
yes?
the soufflé. But as another
what?
batch
Yes,
ends
chef.
up in the
Yes,
bin,
chef. Yes,
he's
chef.
back to square one.
That's only 6 people, there's 35 to go, yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
So
Yes,
how
chef.
long,
Yes,
how long
chef.
next starters? How long? 1 minute, 2 minutes?
Couple of minutes, yeah.
As the orders come in, reality strikes.
6.
Well, I don't want... Why are you getting your duck in? I need the parfait first.
Once again, no one knows which menu belongs to whom.
It's the first table too. Let's make it count, guys. Yeah, nice food. Yes. Yes.
Yes, chef.
Okay, new order in. Another soufflé, another parfait.
I've got 6 in the oven. And you've
I
got
don't
another
know
6,
why.
yeah?
Benjamin, are you happy?
Yeah, the first
Ready
batch,
to go?
they have to go, yes.
Yes. Thank you. Ainsley, you happy with the dish there, mate?
Not quite set, but
Are you ready? Don't give me dirty plates like that. I'm not serving that. Clean the plate. Parfait, let's go. Don't give me that. Clean it. Quick, come on. The rest of the table's gone.
yes, chef.
Come on. That's a single, Ali.
Although Benjamin and Ainsley have broken into a sweat, in the dining room it's all running smoothly and the orders are coming out fast and
You
furious.
need 3 and then 4. Benjamin, yes?
Yes, yes, I've got 3 coming out.
Ainsley, you need
ready.
2, then 4, yes?
Yes, chef.
There we go, chef.
Thank you. Another parfait?
Yes, chef.
Then another parfait. So you need 2 all day?
Yes.
And I need 2 soufflé from you, yes?
Yes.
Yeah?
2 soufflé for me, yeah?
Correct.
Pending, coming up.
2 soufflé.
The orders continue to come in as Scott reminds both contestants that communication is key. Without it, things could go wrong at any point in the kitchen.
Don't give me those 4 unless the other 4 are ready as well. I don't want them.
You don't want them?
I want them together. I said that at the start, didn't I? Yes?
Yes, chef.
Okay, another order in. Another parfait, another soufflé, followed by another 2 duck each, yes?
Yes, chef.
Benjamin, yes?
Yes, chef.
And yet another tray goes
Wanna chuck
into
them
the
out?
bin.
Yes, chef.
And so does the bread.
Don't give me that black for you, please.
No, not going
no,
to, chef.
No, start again, yeah?
In the bin.
Yeah. Well, talk to each other. Let him know you're running behind. He's ready to go over here, and you're running behind.
Not even on the actual presentation of the starter was it appealing. I didn't find it appealing.
It's far more interesting on the menu. I think it was slightly overcooked and it didn't rise.
Give me the 2 now. Yeah?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But they're not ready. I'm just trying to get myself ready.
Well, listen, I've got people here asking questions. Just give me
They
2
want the soufflé now. They
and
want it
I'll
now.
be happy.
Let's go.
Make sure your plates are clean when you give them to me, please, mate, yes?
Yes, chef.
And despite Scott's best efforts, one table was missing a single starter.
hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
And as if the pressure wasn't enough,
Good evening, welcome to the landings. Are you dining alone again tonight?
Alone again.
Never mind, there we go.
Need some ducks, guys, come on.
Can I go out by myself or do I have to wait?
What do you think? What's coming? What do you think?
I don't know. How many is it for the same table or not?
Well, of course it's the same table.
with pressure building up, Ainsley makes a dangerous mistake. Do not do this
Another
at
duck each
home.
way, guys, yes? Don't put your knife in that toaster, mate. You'll blow yourself up. Next from you, I need 3, and another 3 from you, Ben, yes?
Okay.
Yes, chef. Quick as you can, boys. Let's go. Quick as you can.
I'll have one of each, just for a change.
But I'll get them in all the same.
They should be much better now.
See, it looks cooked. Let's get it out. There you go. Come.
Okay.
Take the tray at the top.
Yeah, I think it's going okay. It's what to expect in a restaurant, you know, so it's a lot of rush, a lot of thinking and knowing what you got on order at all times.
For me, it's an absolute disaster. Hopefully the flavours are still there, but I can't get away from the fact that, as far as I'm concerned, it's a disaster.
Going up.
Next from you, I need 3. Yeah, and show me.
We've only got 2.
Beautifully cooked duck, Ainsley. Perfect. Come on.
I'm ready to go, yes.
I'm glad you find it. Quick.
The main courses are
Okay,
leaving the
table number 10
kitchen.
here, mate.
Still with her starters
A.
is Vicky.
Yeah, as I thought, I don't think it's set. I think that's why it's been piped rather than set, probably. Really good flavour. This is a souffle. It's dry, which is really disappointing because it looks so beautiful, but it's really dry.
It's a full restaurant, and with pressure in the kitchen at boiling point, the diners out here have mixed reactions to both the presentation and the taste.
There was no sauce or anything to go with it. The duck was a bit dry as well. We've been sharing it around here.
I think the veg, I'm not very particular on this kind of veg, and the sauce wasn't nice.
I have tried a bit of the cabbage on the other menu, and the cabbage is absolutely amazing.
It's a bit tough. I'm going to try it now.
Not that bad. So eating your mains together, what do you think?
Do you really want me to tell you what I think? Well, the potato's not cooked, the beans are so-so, and the duck is so hard that it's not very nice.
Would you like to return that dish?
Yes, I would.
Sorry. Compliments onto the chef, yes, please.
Scott, Anne is bringing a plate. This is very embarrassing for the restaurant and for the client.
That's the second complaint that table's made. So I need to go back. They want to give you another chance and go with the same menu again. Okay?
They cannot. They're going to come back.
What do you mean it's so cooked?
It's the same person who brought back the other one.
Show me.
It is cooked, but she won't like it.
Where's yours, Ainsley? Is it 8 duck cooked somewhere?
There's nothing. It's not cooking, no?
Well, you said that to me. Let's go. Come on.
I'm not happy with this. It's not cooked yet, chef.
Fix that.
A little bit dry. Great. Well, the duck's really dry. I mean, the kind of thing I would send back, kind of dry. The roast is tasty, well seasoned. So is the Savoy cabbage, but it needs a little bit more cream. Everything seems a little bit dry. It's definitely more tender. One thing that stands out to me from watching the other diners is the presentation on this plate is drastically decreased.
Ducks,
I'd say maybe a little bit undercooked, for my liking anyway. This is really nice. This is
I think it's gone very good. It's been hectic, but we've done a very good job, I think, considering it's 40 guests out there and it's busy.
Ainsley?
It's our first time, you know.
You're looking
First time, hell on earth, but thank God we got through. It's you know, completely brand new
Thank
experience.
you. Vicky, week 5. We're nearly there.
It doesn't feel like it.
What did you think tonight, darling? How'd we go? What did you think food-wise?
I think it was really clear cut tonight, I'm afraid.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I thought menu A
Yeah.
really did it for me.
Okay.
I thought menu A was, the sauce really did it for me. Both ducks were overcooked. Both weren't what the rest of the restaurant got.
Yeah.
I think it's because maybe my dish was one of the last to go out.
I think it was, yeah. I think
So
it's
the
still,
service
that's still
was-
not acceptable, you know, it's, you know.
Yeah.
I think as well, accompaniment-wise with the mains as well, I think what you got with the ducks,
Yeah.
was that clear cut as well? I mean, I think we had a couple of complaints. One of the potatoes wasn't even cooked at one point. On the,
Yeah.
I think that was on menu B, it was.
Okay.
And the other one as well with the rosti. Which one did you prefer out of those two?
Yeah, I think the rosti was nicely done, and the sauce combined with the rosti was edible, and I really loved that. The Savoy cabbage was dry.
I think once again it was a bit of a nightmare. There's not much you're going to be able to do about that, unfortunately. I mean, these are home cooks. Do you know what I mean? They're coming into a professional kitchen, cooking for 40 plus people at you know, the first go at it. I think throughout the weeks, tonight was probably one of the better ones, but still hard work. Do you know what I mean? So I think it comes down to, once again, I think flavour-wise, and I'm more than happy to agree with what you think this week. So.
Yeah, we have nothing else to go by.
Vicky has a clear winner, but will Scott also be convinced? It's been a tough day in the kitchen, and it's now time for both to learn who has made it through to next week.
Benjamin, your soufflé was described as very adventurous and risky, but you didn't pull it off. Vicky has described it as a bodybuilder's omelette. Ainsley, you got flustered and never ever stick the knife again in the toaster, even if your brioche is burning. Your parfait wasn't set, but the flavor was lovely. You didn't have any mains returned, and it was a nice sauce, but still overcooked. This is the third of the qualifying rounds, and both Vicky and Scott agree that you've provided the best service so far. So congratulations. However, only one of you can go through to the next round, and the judges have decided it should be Ainsley.
I'm a bit disappointed that I didn't go through, but I don't know, I think I had a strong contender as well as Ainsley, you know, and he had a very good palate on the dish. I guess that's what it is, you know, I'm out and it's the end of the game for me.
We now have our three semi-finalists. Ainsley joins Leanne and Zoe. They've all struggled so far, and next week the Rock Chef competition gets even tougher. Good night.
All recipes are available on gfsb.gi and join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter.